We're live. Oh, we're live. Happy lunchtime. Happy lunchtime, ladies and gentlemen. I know I didn't get a morning live show in. That's my bad. We were having some sorting issue at Props Made Easy. Like, I don't know. Some of y'all might have noticed, but um, the plays for some reason like weren't in order from EV, which was it was good just yesterday, but something happened. But anyway, it don't matter. It's all fixed, and we good to go. We live. We gonna get straight to these great picks, man. There's a lot of great picks on the board. A lot of good shit available right now on the boards, man. So we got to get to it, man. We got to get this money. Yesterday was legendary. Absolutely legendary at Props Made Easy last night, man. Legendary day at Props Made Easy last night. Hold on. Let me shout out that we're live real quick. Legendary. Absolute legendary last night. I can't say that enough. Ooh. Legendary. Wait, I'm in the wrong shit. Hold on. There we go. What's up, y'all? I'm going to get to the questions in just a second, y'all, all right? I'm just sharing that we're live real quick on social media. Boom. Boom. All right, y'all. Let's get straight into these picks, man. Anyway, like I was saying, legendary day yesterday. Legendary. Props Made Easy showed the fuck out last night. Went crazy. And what I mean by showed out is not only did we have those amazing EV plays hit, right? Everything was easy money. Everything was easy money. Okay? But the demons swept. All of the green demons swept. That is nuts. Like, I had somebody play literally all, like, 6 of the top demons, all hit. Dude hit a demon slip of just top demons, straight up, just like that. Absolutely crazy, man. The tools showed out last night. I'm not going to lie. Showed out last night. I played 3 different flip, literally just a straight up bet plays off the amazing tools here. As you know, if you guys want more of a regular sportsbook feel, and you live in Texas where you can't play other sportsbooks, Flip is one that you could really do. I played, what was it? I missed one and I won the other 2. I missed, but all were very EV plays, so I made a ton of profit. First play was, what was it? I'll pull it up right now and let y'all know what I played from Flip yesterday. Y'all will probably recognize some of these names from the top of the Flip board yesterday. Let me pull this up real quick. By the way, y'all can hit me up on Twitter. If you don't have a Flip account, hit me up on Twitter at @cam_ATL. I can give you my link and stuff so you can get a deal. Can you explain, Flip? I just downloaded it and there's coins and dollars. Yeah, so coins is like how you can play for free, and dollars is how you play for money. Then if you deposit 100, it will give you 500, but says times 20. Rippers, hit me up on Twitter. I can give you a code so you can use when you check out so you can get some extra money too. All right. Anyway, what I played yesterday, right? All EV, obviously. I played Desmond Bain under 9.5. He was great EV. He happened to miss, right? That happens. But I played a couple of the other great ones. I played Franz Wagner under 27.5 at minus 115 odds. Smacked. Goga Badadzi over 8.5 at minus 110 odds. Smacked. And those aren't huge odds either, so I was able to get big payouts for those. So huge EV day for your boy over on Flip as well. Even with the one loss with Desmond Bain, I made a ton of profit over there. So super excited about now that we have these EV updates. The profit's going to be nuts. And the first day yesterday, everybody went absolutely crazy. So it was great to see, man. Where do y'all want to start with? Let me refresh it. Let me refresh it and we're good to go. Make sure if you guys are in here, for you to be able to chat, I believe you might be able to chat unsubscribe, but just make sure you subscribe to the channel down below, y'all. I'm going to do this live stream, and then I'll see y'all again at 3 p.m. Central as well. I still want to do my 2 live streams today, so I'll see y'all again at 3 p.m. Central. But for now, the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to go over what we got on the board, all right? So what do y'all want to start with? Okay, we have a couple people have asked about Dabble. Will Chalkboard be added to the site? As soon as Chalkboard's API allows us to get that data from them to be able to do it, we will. Dabble. Okay, let's start on Dabble real quick. I'm assuming you're talking NBA. All right. Look at all this green on PrizePicks, y'all. Look at all this green, especially this top one at an 8.44 EV. 54.3 chance to hit, 8.44 EV. You cannot beat this type of shit. Under Chris Paul, 10.5 field goals attempted over on PrizePicks. Fantastic. You compare that up with Julius Randle's under 4.5 free throws made, 6.62 EV. So we added EV to the fixed payout sites too, because the higher the EV you play consistently, the more profit you're going to make long term on any site. And some sites like PrizePicks has on average like minus 119 odds on both sides, right? Some sportsbooks like Underdog, it's like minus 121 on both sides. So the EV is slightly different. Even though you have fixed payouts, you still want to play the top EV plays that you possibly can. Now, the new EV percentage update is when you look at chance to hit, you're looking at probability for the play to hit. You're not necessarily looking at profit margin, though. You're not necessarily looking at expected value where you can make actual profit. I made the example yesterday, like I have a friend who is a professional player, professional sports bettor. All he does is place bets, okay, and work with Props Made Easy as well. But he was talking about how he had his last month, his first week, playing plus EV plays, playing top plus EV plays. He went negative like $5,500 in the first week. All right, this dude plays a good bit of money. He was minus $5,500 in the first week, right? Continued to play those top EV plays every day, which now at Props Made Easy are the green EVs that you will see on every sportsbook. He continuously kept playing those and ended up profiting over $45,000 on the month. So one bad week and then continuously playing, he was able to skyrocket into profit. And that's what EV will do. The highest EV percentages, playing those top green EV percentages on a consistent basis will have major profit for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like the chance to hit, for example, on my flip plays played yesterday with Franz Wagner at odds of minus 115, the chance to hit is not crazy high for that. At minus 115 odds, it's not crazy high, but the EV is very high. Why? Because when you compare it to the consensus odds, the consensus odds everywhere else was like minus 130. So at minus 115, I'm getting much better odds than everywhere else, and I was able to make some good EV and some good profit. So again, EV focuses more on profit over long term, like over the span of a month. Chance to hit is going to just, if you need something right away, don't care how much profit you're making, all that. But the main thing is like Props Made Easy, we started out, like in the very beginning, we wanted to make it as simple as possible and just start y'all with chance to hit. Right, so you understood chance to hit and just start y'all out and really start getting y'all knowledgeable on this stuff, and then hit you with the EV, which is more of a professional level data, where if you're following the upper EV plays, like the green EV spots you see at Props Made Easy, you will see significant profit. And these are exact numbers that professional bettors go off of when they're placing their bets. So we figured it was time to unleash the EV percentages. And again, yesterday was a huge example of how that can work out. It was fantastic, man. So anyway, let's go to Dabble. Over on Dabble, let me refresh one more time. I'm not gonna like start ranting again. I hope I was able to explain it good enough. One dose. So EV is pretty much on profits, focusing more on profits. Chance to hit's more on just like what's the probability this play will hit regardless of profit. All right. Yes, free throws and field goals attempts is new. We do have that data for us now. Yep, and those have been great value as well. Over on Dabble, let's go. Loving adding EV everywhere. Yes, sir. Love it, brother. What exactly is the EV percent? I just explained that. EV percent is pretty much a more advanced number showing you how much profit. The higher the EV percent, like the green EV percentages, the higher the EV percent, the more profit you would make on that play long run. That's what it is. Okay, and obviously we're all in the game of making profit. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel down below. When you subscribe, I'll see it. It'll pop up on my screen when y'all subscribe, so I can shout you out. Make sure you subscribe if you're in here, so I can shout you out and tell you I appreciate you for being here. Obviously, if your name's hard to say though, don't even do it, because I'm gonna butcher your name. All right, so moving on. Over on Dabble, we got Jaden McDaniels under 2.5 steals plus blocks at a 53.5 chance to hit. All right, minus 141 consensus odds on the under, minus 152 highest odds over on a book called Play Eagle. We have every sports book known to man in our consensus odds, y'all. 1.72 player projection and a 0.78 projection differential, a 6.43 EV play. All right, so Jaden McDaniels under 2.5 steals plus blocks, Jaden Ivey under 8.5 rebounds assists at a 6.13 EV, 53.3 chance to hit. So under on both of these guys are great plays. You got Jaden Ivey and Jaden McDaniels right there. Those are your top 2 options. And then Zach Collins is great as well with the green EV. Zach Collins under 6.5 rebounds at a 5.77, 53% chance to hit. So great spot there as well. Believe it or not, even the fixed books have hidden VIG in those. Like depending on what kind of pick you're making, whether you're making a 3, 4, 5 pick. So on average, these fixed books actually over the long term do have those same kind of odds as these other sports books. Not the same, a much lower level. Like you're not going to get as big of EV over there. But you do still have some solid EV spots on these fixed places. PrizePicks. Yeah, let's check out PrizePicks, y'all. Obviously, most people are going to be active on PrizePicks. Let's go over to PrizePicks. At the top of the list on PrizePicks, man, we do have some really good options here, man. We have 3 options over 6 point in the 6s of EV in the 53% hit range, chance to hit range. And then we have all the way up to Chris Paul, who's a damn lock in my opinion. Under 10.5 field goals attempted at 54.3 chance to hit, minus 146 consensus odds. Over on PrizePicks, that makes him long-term an 8.4 EV percent play. So these are the type of plays you want to get in consistently. So lock Chris Paul under 10.5 field goals made. I'm sure y'all would like to see that as well. Not only do you have those type of numbers, but he's hit this in 86.6%, averaging 8 field goals attempted. So really like the Chris Paul play. You can pair it up with Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, RJ Barrett. You can make a 4-man right now. Chris Paul, Julius Randle under 4.5 free throws made, Rudy Gobert under 2.5 free throws made, and then RJ Barrett over 17.5 field goals attempted. All right? What else we got? We getting money today. We getting money. Let's get it. Kid Key, just CP under 10.5 field goals attempt. Yep, got to get that in, man. Get it in. Randall's trash. He has his days, though. But, yeah, he's going under his free throws made today. At least the highest odds are all the way up to minus 147 over on BetSim Sportsbook. Crazy. Scroll to Barrett. I got you right there. Now, also, adding the EV percent is also going to let you guys understand where if a play is yellow, as I've always said, just because a play is yellow chance to hit doesn't necessarily mean they're bad plays. And now adding the EV percent, you can get a behind the scenes kind of look at more data wise at what I mean by that. Like these are both in the 5 EVs, which makes them green EV plays. Even though they're yellow chances to hit, they're still green EV plays. Over the long term, they'll make you more profit than they'll lose. All right, they will make you profit over the long term. CP3 field goals made on Dabble by chance, Cam. Let's go look at Dabble and see what the best options are. He's not over here. No, he's not popping over here. Jaden McDaniels under 2.5 steals and blocks. Jaden Ivey under 8.5 rebounds assists. Zach Collins under 6.5 rebounds are all going to be your absolute best. You even have this Jalen Duren you can add in as well at a 5.5 EV. All solid options, man. What else we got? Let me go through. Goblins. Fliff, JM, let's do it. Sup, Cam? Ron, what's up? Goblins. Yeah, okay. A couple people have asked about Goblins. PrizePicks Goblins. The best Goblins is Julius Randle over 1.5 made threes. Cade Cunningham over 1.5 made threes. Cade Cunningham over 0.5 steals. Jalen Duren over 1.5 assists. Again, all of this data that y'all see here is on propsmadeeasy.com. And propsmadeeasy.com is only $20 a month. Izzy Miyagi. Appreciate the subscription, my man. Yeah, so all those are going to be fantastic options. They're all good. Demons. Nothing too crazy on Demons today. As a sub, it's worth the 20. Absolutely. 50% hit rate on the last 20 on these guys, so nothing too crazy. Will Chalkboard be added? Yes, eventually. As soon as their API allows us to get that data like we want. A lot of sites aren't able to get Chalkboard data. They make it really hard. For a minute there, it was hard to get Hot Streak as well, but we back. Stephon Castle under 4.5 assists is a great play over on Hot Streak. 8.7 EV percent over on Hot Streak. You can get this for minus 114 odds on the under 4.5 assists on Hot Streak, whereas his consensus odds are minus 140 on average on his under 4.5 assists. So great play there. Took CP3 under and Barrett over. Prayers in the chat. Let's get it, Kid Key. Let's get it, brother. Let's go. Okay, Hard Rock. Over on Hard Rock, we do got a couple EV spots that you can attack. Anthony Davis, under 15.5 rebounds, assists. You can get this at minus 105 on the under and 15.5 rebounds, assists over on Hard Rock at a 6.3 EV percent. Consensus odds are minus 120 on the under. It gets as high as minus 138 over on Betfair Sportsbook, whereas you're getting it at minus 105 on Hard Rock. That is exactly what EV is. You're taking a play at minus 105 odds, which is going to give you great payouts, when most sports books are in the minus 120s and up to minus 138. So great option, plus EV, under 15.5 rebounds, assists for Anthony Davis at minus 105 odds. And Jacob Podol under 29.5 PRA at minus 115 on Hard Rock at a 5.32 EV. Scotty Barnes might play tonight. If he do, I don't know about RJ. He might play. You don't know about RJ? I see what you're meaning there. At the end of the day, though, don't worry too much about that. Get these plays in when they're green, and whatever happens later, out of your control. You can't control what's going to happen. Make the slip anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Just make it. Play these best plays. Play slips with the green. If you get refunded, you get refunded. If that leg's not added to your parlay, so be it. Whatever. But yeah, it's a great. It's still a great play. I mean, it's plus EV. So until we have that definitive information, and right now, sportsbooks are expecting him out. Pretty much is what you're seeing here. Right, Scotty Barnes might play, but sportsbooks are pretty much telling us with this data, with the minus 138 consensus odds on his over 17.5 field goals attempted, that Scotty Barnes won't be in, is pretty much what they're kind of insinuating. That's what they think. They can be wrong sometimes, but for the most part. What's up, Cam? Any value on Pick6? Let's check it out. Over on DK Pick6, you have some green chances to hit, but again, the EV, the payout over the long term, is kind of low on some of these plays. Nothing too crazy to go with. Now, if you just want to go chance to hit and you don't care about the payout over a long term or whatever, you can go to sort by, go to consensus odds, go to chance to hit, and boom, Anthony Edwards under 5.5 rebounds. It is a yellow EV, so you can play it, but kind of temper. Long term, these plays aren't going to be profitable long term. Brandon Miller over 4.5 rebounds at a 3.21. So again, while the chances hit is high, over a long term, these plays won't be profitable. You want to focus on green chances, green EV spots. That's really what you want to focus on. I mean, and there's so much EV across the industry that you don't really got to force none anywhere. College basketball for sleeper? Let's see. No, there's no sleeper college basketball at the moment. We do have some plays, though. We've got some plus EV plays over here. Even though they're yellow chances to hit, the green EV kind of shows you there's still great plays over the long term. They will be profitable. The top play is Jack Clark's under 0.5 blocks at 52.45 chance to hit, minus 135 on the under. Elijah Saunders over 5.5 rebounds, assists, same thing at a 5.41. So we got 4 options here on college basketball. That's solid green EVs, as you can see from Saunders. It's all Saunders and then Jack Clark. So again, even if a play has a yellow chance to hit, it doesn't really matter. You now want to focus on those green EV spots, because at the end of the day, what are we here for? We're here to make profit long term. Regardless if we have a down day mixed in there, it doesn't matter, because our win days are going to be so massive that we're going to overtake those and make profit consistently. So that's what we're looking for. All books for college basketball. We do got some solid spots on some of these spots. Jordan Pope. Over 10.5 points, you can get a positive 102 on FanDuel. When you go to all books, these are the best EV spots among all books right here. The best is going to be at FanDuel. Jordan Pope, over 10.5 points. You can get this at plus 102 on FanDuel, whereas the consensus odds are at minus 123 on the over for 10.5. So great spot there. Arthur Kaluma, over 7.5 rebounds. You can get it for plus 102 on FanDuel, whereas consensus odds throughout the industry are minus 121 on the over 7.5 rebounds. Again, if you're getting it, if you're placing a bet at a plus 102, but yet the rest of the industry is at minus 121, you know you're getting the best value there. And that's what EV will do for you. Long term, you will make money playing plays like these. Arthur Kaluma, again, over 14.5 points at a plus 102. Over at 8.5 EV percent, minus 119 consensus odd on average on the other sportsbooks, so grabbing it at 102 is going to be great. Just joined for the year yesterday, already impressed. I love it, James. Love to hear that, brother. Not many people pull the trigger on locking in for a year, but you get a couple months for free locking in for a year. It's a smarter plan. If you plan on betting consistently, that's a smarter way to do it. So welcome in, James. Matt Shulga, Caleb Glenn. under 4.5 rebounds. You can get it at minus 122 on FanDuel, whereas his consensus odds are minus 152 on the under. So great value over on college basketball, man. On PrizePicks, 11 a.m. Pacific time game. Let me go see. PrizePicks, the best place for PrizePicks, I'll just show you the best plays on PrizePicks. Chris Paul, under 10.5 field goals attempted at a 7.46 EV, 53.7 chance to hit. Julius Randle, under 4.5 free throws made at a 7.4 EV, 53.7 chance to hit. LeBron James, over free throws made at a 6.62 EV, over 53.19 chance to hit. So great spots there, man. We got some good stuff. Cam, what you think on Miles Bridges over threes and assists on FanDuel? Looked girlier. I appreciate the donation, brother. The super chat. Appreciate you for that, brother. Ron, Miles Bridges over threes and assists on FanDuel. Let's check it out. Miles Bridges over on FanDuel's threes. Miles Bridges made threes, okay? So his over is at 1.5. He has 1.5 made threes is his line. All right? He has a 5.2 EV percent. Minus 178 are the odds throughout the industry, where you're getting it at minus 155. So great value, obviously. The highest odds are minus 200 on his over 1.5 made threes over on Party Poker. So great spots there, man. Miles Bridges, great spot. Yes, it is a plus EV spot at 5.2. But keep in mind, there are many options that are better EV spots right here. Okay? Look at all these spots better. So you don't have to force that. It is a plus EV play, but look, why play that when you have Colin Sexton under 7.5 rebounds assists at an 8.32 EV? Minus, remember, the higher the EV you consistently play, the more profit you will make by the end of the month. That's simple as that. Highest EV you play on a consistent basis, the more money you will make by the end of the month. And if profit's what you're focused on, make sure you stay consistent and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent and, whatever. Just stay consistent, okay? That's one of the things that my friend is always, like, pushing on the team at Props Made Easy. Like, look, guys, like, our main focus is making people profitable over the long term. Sometimes they may come in and lose right away, right? But at the end of the day, our focus is if they lose that first day, they continue to play those EVs, they will see some big wins. And actually, by the end of the month, by the end of their month with Props Made Easy, they will be profitable every single time if they're listening and playing the top EV plays. So I was like, you're right. I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. You know, when we first made Props Made Easy, the focus was to help the regular people who aren't very super knowledgeable on this stuff just kind of simplify it, so we made it everything chance to hit, right? Now that we have kind of been here for a while and we're starting to really, like, learn, and people have been in these live shows often and people are really starting to learn and understand, and we have professional bettors utilizing Props Made Easy as well, it's important that we level up. Right? In life, it's important to just keep advancing, keep growing, keep providing what is best for people, right? Stay consistent and disciplined. That's the word I was looking for, Travis. Good shit. Anyway, but yeah, man, in life, it's important to just keep leveling up, right? I feel like we're past that just looking at chance to hit vibe. We're all smarter than that at this point. We're leveling up to the EV percent now. So while chance to hit is still something you can utilize, obviously, everywhere has EV percent now. So lock in and utilize it at EV. At Props Made Easy. I got 6 different slips down from the site going tonight for the first time. I'm not going to be delusional, expect everything to hit, but I feel good about all 6. Hey, man, look, all you need is one of them right. You're going to have profit if one of them hit. So you're good, man. And again, no matter what, stay consistent. You'll be up by the end of the month. Absolutely. Is Props Made Easy have Hard Rock or Flip or just DFS? Bench Press, we have the more popular sites that people bet on. So Hard Rock is right here. Over on Hard Rock, Anthony Davis under 15.5 rebounds assists. You can get it at minus 105 on his under at a 6.8 EV percent. Seeing that consensus odds are at minus 122. You can get it at minus 105 on Hard Rock, giving it a 6.8. So solid. Jacob Podol under 29.5 PRA. You can get this at minus 115 on Hard Rock at a 5.5 EV, minus 130 consensus odds. So the under on 29.5 PRA is a great option as well. All right. NFL tonight, top plays. Let's get it. So let's start off with the NFL, regular NFL tool. Now, right, one thing with NFL is a lot of the sports books have different lines for these, right? for some of these prop types, all of the sportsbooks are all over the place. So because of that, we have the sportsbook differentials. So let's start first with our main NFL tool and go sportsbook differentials. See where the biggest discrepancies are among the entire industry comparative to where the line is on PrizePicks. And then we'll go to same line and start looking over EV. Lamar Jackson under 240.5. Oh, wait. Actually, y'all just want to see today's game, right? To see today's game, all you got to do is type in one of the team's abbreviation, and it'll break down just that team alone. So looking at sportsbook differential, we have over 3.5 receiving yards for Nick Chubb at a 1.25 sportsbook differential as the highest. 4.75 sportsbook line on his over. So sportsbooks on average are 4.75 when you average them all together. Player projection is 6.9, so all the data likes the over on his receiving yards of 3.5. All right. What else? Jameis Winston. But one thing you immediately notice in this game is when it comes to sportsbook differentials, we don't have some big differentials here right now. So what does that tell you? That means you should go from the normal tool to the NFL same line. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to type in the game here as well, and we want to look at the best EV spots in this game. We don't have any huge sportsbook differentials, so we want to take the best EV spots in this game. So looking at PrizePicks, we have Jerome Ford over 34.5 rushing plus receiving at a 52.45 chance to hit, minus 135 consensus. This right here is the most important part to look at. Why? Because long term you're going to be profitable playing this. All right, so Jerome Ford over 34.5 rushing plus receiving at a 5.41 EV. Jameis Winston over 2.5 rushing attempts at a 52.3 chance to hit, minus 134 consensus on the over, 5.19 EV. Again, those are going to be your absolute two favorite on PrizePicks. All right, we're going to move on, and I'm going to click on all sportsbooks, and let's see where the best, when it comes to same line, where's the highest EV? That's what we want to look at. At the top of the list tonight, we have David Njoku over on FanDuel. You can get this at plus 102 odds on his over 4.5 receptions. All right, over 4.5 receptions, you can get it at plus 102 odds on FanDuel. That gives him 9.7 EV percent on the over. Consensus odds are at minus 121 on average on his over 4.5 receptions. So all the sports books, for the most part, throughout the industry are on the over on average, whereas you can get the over at plus 102 odds. So grab that. Over 4.5 receptions on FanDuel. Over on Fliff, a great single play because, look, you don't have a ton of those options for Fliff right now. So over on Fliff right now, matter of fact, I'm going to enter him in right now. Najee Harris over 17.5 longest rush is a 9.35 EV. I'm going on Fliff right now and entering this pick if anybody wants to enter it as well. NFL, Steelers, Cleveland. I need some water, man. I'm dehydrated as fuck. My mouth is like the Sahara Desert right now. All right, player props. Najee Harris over 17.5 rushing. Longest rush. Longest rush, Najee Harris, over 17.5 at minus 115 odds on the over. Remember, we're getting this on Flip at minus 115 odds on the over, whereas he's minus 143 other places on this over. So great spot, man. Great value. I'm locking that motherfucker in right now. There we go. Locked in, baby. Everybody, who else is getting that play in with me? And that's the cool thing over on Flip as well. You don't have to force two-mans or do anything like that. You can single-man if you need to. Random fact, me and Jerome go to the same barber. Very quiet guy. Hopefully you can go to the barber today and he be there. And you guys can talk about if he's going to hit or not. Which data says he will. Jerome Ford over on Hard Rock. 31.5 rushing plus receiving yards is minus 115 odds over there on Hard Rock. There he is, right there. 9.2 EV percent. Minus 143 consensus odds on his over, so we can get it at minus 115 on Hard Rock. That's a fucking lock. If you can play Hard Rock, get it in. Play it by itself. YOLO. What's up, Cam? Are you looking for higher numbers, lower number on the EV for example 102? So for this 102, for example, the biggest discrepancy between the line and to where the consensus is what makes the EV percent as high as it is. The fact that this is a plus 102 odds when consensus odds are favored at minus 121 makes it a 9.7. The higher the EV percent, the better on any site, long term. Long-term profit-wise, the higher the EV on any site is what you want to target over and over. It doesn't matter if you feel like it's going to hit or not. Consistently target them. That's literally one of the best things you can do is just stay disciplined and continue to play this way. Continue to play these top EV plays and you will see. Sure, you'll have some bad days, maybe even a down slump, But that doesn't matter. You can have a down slump in a month and play EV and still profit big. You know why? Because those days where you do hit those plus EV plays, you're getting a ton of profit there, and it's making up for your losses. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas if you're just playing super high chance to hit plays with barely any profit, it's hard for you to get back losses when those losses do happen. You feel what I'm saying? So you could finish a month under slightly. You feel what I'm saying? But playing EV, most months, if not all months, you're going to end up profitable, man. So I've seen it firsthand consistently. You guys see some of the best bettors in the industry. They utilize this EV data. This is all like next level shit that once you want to take your game to the next level and really make the absolute most profit, you will start playing the highest EV plays everywhere. All right. So for NFL tonight, those are going to be your absolute top plays there. Let's talk about DraftKings Pick6 because whereas they're red chances to hit, remember, these might be red chances to hit, but the EV is solid here at a minus 7.96 on the over 186.5. Okay, so these green chances to hit, these green EVs are what you want to go off of. Regardless of the chance to hit, we're going off profit. We want profit long term. Will PME ever have money lines? We're actually in talks right now to try to add game lines and stuff like that as well. Yep. Let's go back to NBA. Still at the top of the list, Chris Paul's under 10.5 field goals attempted at a 7.6 EV. Julius Randle under 4.5 free throws made at a 6.7. LeBron James over 3.5 free throws made at a 6.62. Chris Paul under 1.5 steals and blocks at a 6.2. And Jalen Duren over 1.5 free throws made at a 5.7. I mean, you've got, what, a six-man right there, right? Five-man. Five-man of all green EVs. Dude, game lines would be a game changer. I know. I would love to add that stuff, and especially for the price to only be $20 at Props Made Easy. PME takeover coming soon, huh? Absolutely, man. Already has. I mean, 12,500 plus active members right now. Like, there's so many people who utilize Props Made Easy who I've never even spoken to or seen them in chat or none of that, which is crazy. But I love that people are seeing the value of Props Made Easy and running to it. I mean, at only $20 a month, if you try Props Made Easy, and you notice how Props Made Easy continues to just grow, but yet that price continues to stay the same. We're not changing. We're keeping it $20 a month. That's what we stand on. $20 a month is what we're keeping it on. All these advancements we continue to make won't change the price. That's it. Yep, they don't like RJ no more. Who don't like RJ no more? Oh, sportsbooks have changed their tune on RJ? Let's see. What's his shit, I'm spelling his name right. Wrong. I don't see it on here at the moment. Did they bump it? Or what? They take it off the board? Najee rushing attempts. I didn't see him for not rushing attempts on here for a second. Hold on one second. Jalen Hurts is a great over all of week 12. Jalen Hurts is a great EV at 6.71 over on PrizePicks. Over 0.5 touchdowns. You said Najee. Najee Harris. No, I wouldn't recommend the rushing attempts. I'm not seeing it on PrizePicks at least. Let me go all sports books. Yes, you do have EV on some sites when it comes to rushing attempts. So let me go to market. Let me go to rushing attempts so we can talk about where that EV is. The best EV for rushing attempts, you can find it over on Fliff. Najee Harris over 17.5 rushing attempts at a 5.53. That'll be your best option. All right, Najee Harris over 17.5 rushing attempts is great. Can you check Fliff? Fliff for what sport, Lucky? Soccer? Let me check. Let me check. Over on soccer right now. Nothing too crazy for soccer at the moment. It's all yellow chances to hit and yellow EVs. But if we look at all sports books, we might be able to see some value. Yep. Coleman, under 2.5 shots is 11.6 EV, 55 chance to hit, minus 155 consensus odds on the under for Kingsley Coleman, under 2.5 shots. Kingsley Coleman, under 2.5 shots is 9.93 EV over on Vivid. Same thing you can get over there. Frank Onyeka, under 0.5 shots at 8.2 EV. A good one there. I mean, you have a lot of options just on different sports books. A lot on Underdog, really. I mean, you have two right here. One at 8.2 EV and another at 11.65. You can put those two together on their shots and have a nice little slip right there. There you go. There's that bottom one I was talking about. I keep forgetting that not all of what I'm seeing on my screen to my left is showing on the screen to the right. My bad. What's good, brother Dino? What's up? I keep missing by one and picking the greens. Any advice, Chris? Stick with it. Stick with it. How long of a sample are you talking about? Couple days? Now that the EVs are added, you definitely need to stick to EVs. And what site are you on as well if you're just doing prize picks or what? But again, stay consistent, man. Don't get too stressed over missing a play or two. Stay consistent because you play the highest EV plays over the month, you will see profit. But this is a long game, man. Over the month, you want to see profit. You don't need to worry too much about the immediate. Sure, immediate you may have success as well, but you're gonna have those ups and downs in this shit. That's how it works. Can you check Fliff? Yeah, absolutely. Over on Fliff, the best value right now is Brandon Miller under 1.5 steals at minus 135 consensus, minus 135 odds. You can get this at minus 135 odds on Fliff, whereas minus 156 is his consensus odds. So that's what makes him a 5.86 EV percent. All right. PrizePicks didn't bump RJ's field goal. It's still at 17.5, but PME doesn't have it anymore. Must have got word Barnes might play. Possible that there's some injury news that have come out, but it's okay. If you got it in, you still get it in. It doesn't matter. Any play that is plus EV like that, you want to get it in whenever you can. How many lines should I do for profit? It just depends on how much money you have, really. I mean, if you're small bankroll, I'd probably do the absolute highest EVs and just do a single one or something. Yeah. I mean, it just depends. A couple weeks? I don't believe that you've gone a couple weeks without hitting one. That sounds unrealistic, to be honest. Grab the LeBron prop, one off rebound. I mean, if you have a low bankroll though, I would just do like just play the top EV plays. It's that simple. Just continue to play the top EV plays and stay consistent. Stay with it. All right. Whatever your bankroll is, just play whatever you're able to play bankroll wise and stay consistent. That's it. Where can I find out what apps are available in my area? Good question, Randy. Google it. That's what I'm not 100% sure. You can Google it though, and you'll be able to find out pretty easily. How many lines should I do for profit? I already answered that. I hit some, just lower profit. I really like the website. Great product. Okay, so just lower profit? Okay, exactly. So now that we've added these EV spots, your profit you'll see a lot more profit in these top plays that you're entering, okay? So definitely continue to do it. Especially now that EV, like you said you've been playing for a couple weeks, and now we've got EV only for the last couple days, so you'll definitely see some big differences. Like last night I made a couple grand alone on Fliff. You feel what I'm saying? So how does the EV work? EV is telling you expected value. So EV really focuses on profit potential, profit upside. So the higher the EV percent that you play consistently, the more profit you'll make every month. Do you share your picket? I don't even have one of those at the moment, to be honest with you. Any NHL, you broke what you doing. Oh, I thought you broke what you're doing is something you put. Let me see, NHL. I'm not very social media savvy. I literally only have Twitter, and I don't care to really be on social media and do all that shit, so I don't really deal with all that stuff, to be honest. I'm not heavy into social media. And all these other apps and shit, I really don't have them. I just focus on the bets, and like I know obviously, but I don't have like a whole bunch of apps to do all that shit now. Can PME as the new Santa this year? Absolutely. You got to get Props Made Easy, man. Treat yourself for Christmas. Get Props Made Easy access and make some money, man. Make some Christmas money. Go out there and get them kids some good presents this year. College football tonight. Yeah, let's go check. Let's check college football, same line. Let's see where the EV's at. Over on just for tonight. Oh, one of the updates I needed the team to make is being able to put the date in. Hold on one second. All right, getting that fixed right now. Yeah, I got you, Randy. I'm getting that fixed right now. We used to have that. Yeah, he's doing it right now. Parlay play. Let's do it. CP got bumped down already. Good snipe. Let's get it, Tay. Hey, man. Pew, pew, pew. I already answered that. Chris, last question. Sometimes I pick the green, flip the card over, and it shows all red. Go with it, and it ends up being opposite. Okay, so on the flip side of these cards, it's just going to be there, well, on some of them, if we have the data, yeah. On the flip side of these cards, it's just their last 5 results, like how they've been playing over the last 10. There's not a ton of merit into that. Like, go with the data. That's what you want to go with. Don't worry about if there's a time where data says to go one way, you flip the card over and the results say the other way, and it ends up going the way that the results say on the back. That doesn't matter. Again, this is a long thing. This is over a long term, right? Like if that happens one time, it doesn't matter because over the span of a month, it won't happen more than data will be right. Man said pew pew pew. What's a good EV percent? How is it determined? A good EV percent is about 5% or higher. It's kind of the green area where you want to focus on. Expected value. When you compare the odds, like for a site like PrizePicks, is minus 119 on both sides of the line, right? It's a fixed payout depending on how many legs you do, like how many, if you're doing a 3-man, a 4-man, whatever, right? But for the most part, it's minus 119. So you take that minus 119 odds for the PrizePicks play, then you compare it to the consensus odds, and the bigger the differential, the higher the EV. And that's really what you want. The higher the EV percent, the more profit you're going to make on these plays. Yes, sir, Chris. Any other questions, just hit me up, man. You can follow my Twitter at @cam_ATL if you guys have any questions. Or you can follow Props Made Easy on Twitter at Props Made Easy. All right, propsmadeeasy.com is the website I'm on right now. Only $20 a month. Lock in. Let's get it. Parlay play. So people have been asking me parlay play. So for PrizePicks, this is the college football for not for today only because I can't sort by day only right now. We have a good one for tomorrow. Nate Carter over 0.5 touchdowns, 11.37 EV, minus 110. So this is the shit I'm talking about. These type of plays, lock them in. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. It's fantastic. Over 0.5 touchdowns. You can get it at minus 110 on Fliff at 11.3 EV. Minus 144 are the consensus odds on his over touchdowns tomorrow throughout the industry. But yet you're getting it at minus 110 on Fliff. That's ridiculous. Huge value. Great spot. All right. What else we got? Julius Randle is now going to be our #1 play, top EV play. And even so, I mean, you even got chances to hit here as well. What I've noticed is these field goal attempts and free throws made have been great value. Julius Randle under 4.5 free throws made is now an 8.19 EV percent, 54% chance to hit. So great spot there. LeBron James over 3.5 free throws made at a 53.57 chance to hit. So some really good value, man. We've really been able to snipe a lot of good shit on this live. I will see y'all again at 3, man. So I got a couple hours. I'm going to go chill for a minute, and then I will see y'all again at 3. Thanks, y'all, for joining me as always, man, and continue playing those top EV plays, and you will see consistent value. Is Fliff cool? I've been hearing a lot about it. I love Fliff. I love it so far. I haven't played a ton on it. I literally played my first slips yesterday, and I already love it. I missed 1 slip, and then my other 2 cash, and I was able to make $2,000 profit playing top EV plays only. So it's great for sure. All right, thank y'all for joining me, man. I'll see y'all in a couple more hours, man. All right, so turn those notifications on next to subscribe so it lets you know when I go live, and I'll see y'all at 3. All right, peace.